techniques to embrace positive thinking. I'm really excited that you are here today. Showing up is a big deal, and that means you are ready to bring more positivity and confidence into your life. Let me introduce myself. I am Heather, your positive mindset coach and the founder of Rise Up to Positivity Coaching. I help growth minded individuals quiet that negative self talk, build an unshakable positive mindset while creating a more confident and fulfilling life without all that stress and self doubt holding you back. I am truly grateful that I get to share these 5 powerful techniques with you. They have brought meaningful change to my life and to those I've had the honor of coaching. Let's take a moment and reflect before diving in. What brought you here today? I am here today because I believe that the mindset is the foundation for everything in life. How we see ourselves, how we face challenges, and how we connect with one another. I have seen firsthand how powerful it is to shift from self doubt to self belief. And I want to share that transformation with others. What are you hoping to shift or grow in your life through positive thinking? Through positive thinking, I want to continue growing my ability to stay grounded in gratitude, especially in those tough moments. I'm also working on releasing limited beliefs and stepping more fully into confidence, clarity, and joy so I can show up for myself and others with integrity and compassion. Now that you've connected with your why, let's ground ourselves in a quote that captures what this is all about. Change your thoughts, change your life. Everything we'll cover today is grounded in this idea and supported by these 5 powerful techniques. And these techniques are kindness, gratitude, empathy, emotional intelligence, and self-care and love. Each one builds on the others, helping you shift your perspective and build your resilience. Let's begin with the heart of it all, kindness. Kindness is the general act of care, compassion, and generosity towards yourself and others without expecting anything in return. Let's take a moment here. What does kindness mean to you? Kindness to me is a quiet power. It's listening without needing to fix, showing up without needing to speak, and offering compassion even when it is uncomfortable. When you define kindness for yourself, you begin to see how it already lives within you. And when you understand its powers, you begin to realize why kindness is the true heart of a positive mindset.
When kindness becomes who we are, not just what we do, we naturally create joy, trust, and connection everywhere we go. Kindness is a powerful force that when we lead with it, it deepens our relationships, fosters trust, builds meaningful connection, and sparks joy and gives life greater purpose. And the best part is, kindness doesn't have to be complicated. Here are some simple ways to practice kindness every day. Do one act of kindness every day. That could be as small as smiling at someone, holding open a door, or helping a family member without being asked. One small act of kindness I practice is offering a genuine smile to people when I pass by. It takes a second, but it's a quiet way to spread kindness, and I often get a smile in return. And there is nothing like the joy of seeing a smile reflected back at me. Be kind to yourself. The way you speak to yourself really truly matters. Imagine your inner voice as your best friend, gentle, supportive, and loving. One of the best ways to practice this is through affirmations. Here are a few to get you started. I am worthy. I am growing every day. And I choose peace today. And don't forget to notice how it feels. Giving kindness creates a ripple effect that often circles back to us. Remember this: kindness is contagious, moving from one heart to another. You'll feel its power not just when you give, but also when you witness it in the world, receive it back, and share it from within yourself. As your heart opens through kindness, you naturally start noticing what's good in your life. And that brings us to the next powerful technique: gratitude.
Gratitude is a practice of noticing and appreciating all the good that already exists in our lives. Let's find out why gratitude has such a deep impact on our mindset and how practicing it can quietly transform the way we see the world. Gratitude does more than just lift your mood, it anchors you in the present. And hear how it anchors. It shifts your focus from what you don't have to all the good you do have. It boosts resilience and it helps reduce stress. And just like kindness, it strengthens your relationship with others. So, how can you make gratitude a daily habit? I personally turn to gratitude when times are tough. When I take a moment to speak what I'm grateful for, it helps ground me and bring me back to the present. It also shifts my focus from what's going wrong to what is still going good. And that small shift makes a big difference. Here are a few ways to build gratitude into your daily routine. Start a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things that you're grateful for. Challenge yourself to find something new each time. And remember, the small stuff counts. Say it out loud. Instead of saying a quick thanks, try being specific. Thank you for holding that door open for me. I really appreciate that. Specific appreciation makes the moment more meaningful. And don't forget to notice everyday beauty. A colorful sunset, a shared laugh, a quiet moment of calm. Gratitude grows when we learn to see the beauty in the ordinary. What is something that you are grateful right now? I'm grateful that you joined me here today. The magic of gratitude is that when we focus on what we're thankful for, our hearts open wider and allowing us to see and appreciate the goodness in others even more. And that what leads us to the next powerful technique, empathy.
Empathy is your ability to generally understand and share in the feelings of others. Understanding what empathy is invites us to go deeper because when we truly connect with others' feelings, we create a space for healing, compassion, and growth. Now let's take a look at how empathy shows up in our lives. We need to remember that empathy is more than just feeling for someone. It is about truly being present with them, understanding their emotions, and holding space for their experience. When we practice empathy, we build trust and form deeper, meaningful connections. Sound familiar? We ease tension and reduce conflict by seeing things from another perspective. And we grow our compassion, not just for others, but for ourselves too. One way I practice empathy is simply pausing when someone opens up about something hard. Instead of jumping in to fix it, I say, I hear you. Sometimes just being present and offering that safe space is the most supportive thing we can do. Here are a few ways to strengthen your empathy. Try imagining what it feels like to be in somebody else's shoes. Listen with your full attention. No interruptions, no judgments, just patience. And gentle ask gentle, powerful questions. How can I support you in this moment? This opens the door for real, heartfelt connection. Empathy not only helps us connect with others, it also deepens our understanding of ourselves and it teaches us to be kinder, more patient, and more emotionally aware. So let's take a moment here. How do you show empathy for others? I listen without interrupting, making sure they feel truly heard. I try to understand their perspective, even if I've never experienced it myself. And I validate their feelings with compassion. Sometimes that just means offering a gentle word, and others it's simply just sitting in silence so they know that they're not alone. And how do you show empathy to yourself? I give myself permission to feel without judgment. I speak to myself the way I would to a dear friend, with patience and kindness. When I make mistakes, I remind myself I am human and I'm worthy of grace. And I take the time to rest and recharge when I need it. As we strengthen our empathy, we begin to build something much bigger: emotional intelligence. And that's the next powerful technique to a positive mindset. Emotional intelligence is your ability to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions while also tuning into how others feel. When we lead with emotional intelligence, we learn to pause and turn inward, recognizing not only how we feel, but how we choose to respond. This awareness becomes a powerful guide, helping you move through life with greater calm and clarity. Let's take a moment here. How are you currently supporting your emotional intelligence? Each day, I check in with myself, journaling, practicing mindfulness, and noticing my body's signals. These habits help me process emotions, stay grounded, and gain perspective through honest conversation with people who I trust. Emotional intelligence is one of the most powerful tools we have for navigating life with intention and grace. It allows us to stay grounded and calm in the face of challenges. It connects and communicates with others from a place of true understanding. And it builds deeper self awareness and emotional resilience. Emotional intelligence doesn't require anything fancy, it starts with small, mindful moments. Here's what helps me when I'm feeling overwhelmed: I pause, take a breath, and I ask myself, what am I really feeling right now? That small check in creates space. It helps me respond thoughtfully instead of reacting on impulse. Here are a few ways to start building emotional intelligence in your life. Pause before you react. Give yourself a moment to breathe and reflect. Name what you're feeling. Try saying, I feel frustrated, or I feel hopeful. Putting emotion into words helps you understand and manage them better. Listen to others with presence and empathy. When we listen with our hearts, we create a safe space for real connection. Here's something to keep in mind: emotions are short lived. They typically last 6 seconds, and they often show up in our bodies before our mind catches up. Did you know that there is a difference between emotions, feelings, and moods? Emotions are our immediate reaction to what is happening. Feelings are the stories we tell ourselves about those emotions. And moods are the longer lasting emotional states shaped by both emotions and feelings. The good news is, emotional intelligence isn't something you either have or don't. It is a skill we can develop throughout our lives. And as we do, we learn to navigate both our inner world and our relationships with more care and clarity. As we better understand ourselves through emotional intelligence, we begin to treat ourselves with more compassion. And that's where self care and love come in. Choosing to make your well being a priority. Let's see how we can do that. At their heart, self care and love are about making your well being a priority, treating yourself with the same kindness, respect, and compassion that you so freely offer to others. When we fully embrace their meaning, we see that self care and love are the true foundation of a positive mindset. Taking care of yourself is not selfish, it is essential. And here is why: it supports your mental and emotional well being. Both are just as important as your physical health. It helps you show up as your best self for others. You simply can't pour from an empty cup. It builds your confidence and strengthens your sense of self worth. And you deserve to feel good about who you are. I practice self care by starting my day with a peaceful walk and ending it by silencing notifications. These small acts have helped me protect my peace and recharge my energy. Here is how you can begin weaving self care and love into your daily life. Create a routine that nourishes you. Get enough rest, move your body, and choose foods that fuel you. And do something that brings you joy. Be mindful of that inner voice. Swap negative self talk for kind, affirming words. Instead of saying, I'm not good enough, try, I'm doing my best, and that is good enough. And set boundaries. Say yes to what brings you joy and no to what drains your energy. Remember, your mind listens to everything you say. So speak gentle to yourself with love and encouragement. When you do, you'll be amazed at how your mindset begins to shift. With self-care and love as our foundation, we are now ready to fully embrace the power of positive thinking. Let's recap these 5 powerful techniques. Kindness, spread joy and care. Gratitude, focus on the good. Empathy, connect with others. Emotional intelligence, manage your emotions wisely. Self-care and love, fill your own cup. These practices are small, but very mighty. Positivity is not about being perfect. It's about choosing to show up consistently. As we come to an end, let's pause for a moment and really celebrate you. You've shown up with an open heart and a curious mind. You explored new ideas, questioned old patterns, and chosen growth even when it felt uncomfortable. You've added powerful tools to your personal growth kit, ones that will serve you for a lifetime. Be proud of yourself. This isn't just learning, it's transformation. You're proving to yourself that you are capable, resilient, and worthy of a life you're creating. Every step you take is shaping the amazing story you are living right now. Remember this: these 5 powerful techniques aren't separate. They are beautifully connected like links in a chain that strengthens each other. When you start with just one, you will notice how naturally the others begin to follow. Positivity isn't about perfection. It is a daily choice you can make no matter where you are in your journey. It's built with small and intentional steps. Steps that you are fully capable of taking. You already have everything inside of you to begin: your courage, your heart, and your resilience. I believe in you. Now it's time for you to believe in you, because when you do, you will see just how powerful, capable, and worthy you truly are. You got this. One step, one choice, and one moment at a time. When you are ready to go deeper and truly make these 5 powerful techniques part of your everyday life, you can enroll in my course, 5 Powerful Techniques to Embrace Positive Thinking. Available both virtually and in person. Sign up now at riseuptopositivity.com. And if you would like more personalized support, I also offer a 2-hour free coaching conversation designed to help you apply these tools to your unique personal and professional goals. Schedule your conversation now at riseuptopositivity.com. Whether you are looking to strengthen your mindset, improve relationships, or grow in your career, I am here to support you every step of the way. Thank you for joining me here today. I encourage you to continue applying what you've learned. Stay curious and always, always seek growth personally and professionally. Learning is a lifelong journey, and today's session is just one empowering step forward. Keep rising up. Your mindset is your greatest tool.